The Supreme Court asked the Union government today to submit a reply by tomorrow on whether the sedition law can be paused and people charged under it can be protected. Union government had yesterday decided to review and reconsider the colonial law. The Supreme Court today expressed concern about those already facing sedition charges and said that the court can give the central government time till tomorrow morning only. Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana said, and I quote, "In order to protect the interests of people who are already booked under the sedition law as well as the future cases, Centre has to file response on whether those can be kept in abeyance till law is re-examined by tomorrow morning." Earlier, the court asked the government tough questions on its request for more time in order to review the law and about incidents of misuse of the law. On Monday, 2 days after firmly defending the sedition law and asking the Supreme Court to dismiss challenges to it, the government said it had decided to review Section 124A of the IPC. In a major security and intelligence failure, a grenade-like object was hurled at the third floor of the Punjab Police Intelligence Headquarters in Sector 77, Mohali, around 7:45 pm on Monday. Six for Justice group has taken the responsibility for the rocket-propelled grenade attack at Punjab Intelligence Headquarters in Mohali on Monday night. No loss of life was reported. Ravinder Pal Singh, Mohali SP, said that the grenade was possibly rocket-propelled and was fired from outside. There was heavy police present to guard the building after the attack. The police said that no person was present in the room. The object broke the window pane of the room and landed on the table. Officials did not elaborate on the intensity of the blast, neither did they comment on the lethality of the projectile. The Mohali administration termed it as a minor explosion and did not rule it out as a terrorist attack. Forensic team also reached the spot and the investigations are underway. CCTV footage of the area was being collated to ascertain the identity of the suspects. The weather officials today warned of heavy to very heavy rainfall in north coastal Andhra Pradesh and Odisha from tonight as a result of the severe cyclonic storm Asani. Cyclonic storm Asani is likely to reach the port city in Andhra Pradesh today, owing to which the Visakhapatnam port suspended all the operations. Visakhapatnam International Airport Director Srinivas said that the Indigo has cancelled 23 flights, both arrivals and departures, citing bad weather. 4 Air Asia flights have also been cancelled owing to the bad weather conditions. The Indian Meteorological Department reported that Cyclone Asani has reached close to the east coast with wind speed up to 105 km per hour amid indications of gradual weakening later in the day. A private weather forecaster reported that there won't be a steep rise in temperatures in most part of North India today as easterly winds are present due to Asani over the Bay of Bengal, but the increase in humidity levels can cause discomfort. Protests erupted at the Trikomali naval base in Sri Lanka after it was known that the former Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and some of his family members were taking shelter as per sources. After Rajapaksa family's ancestral home in Hambantota was set on fire by protesters today morning, the ex-PM and his family members were put up at the naval base. On Monday, clashes broke out in Sri Lanka after supporters of Rajapaksa attacked peaceful anti-government protesters who were demanding his resignation. As per the police, 5 people died in the violence in the nation on Monday, after which the Sri Lankan PM submitted his resignation and urged the people to stay calm. The country has been facing the worst economic crisis that led to acute shortages of staple food, fuel and power.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.